Hey, what's up, guys? Today we're going to be talking about the Intellivision Amico and how I honestly, at this point, I'm fully convinced that everyone who supports this product, or at least 90% of the individuals who do support this product, are sellouts. Intellivision is giving these guys a really hefty paycheck, let me tell you. And anything can be done at the right price. Just think about it, guys. It's just 21st century capitalism. Deal with it. Anyways, the Intellivision Amico is a pathetic new console. As a fan of Intellivision, I met the individual, Keith Robinson, I believe was his name, who did the programming for Tron Deadly Discs. And I believe he'd be rolling over in his grave right now. As someone who worked with Mattel Electronics in the late 70s, early 80s, I feel like those people that are, some of which are still around, some of which are long gone, that brought arguably one of the most powerful consoles of its time, the Intellivision, to the market, are either looking at those computer screens in disappointment or rolling over in their graves. Keep in mind, it's been 40 years, so things happen. Anyways, enough said. Let's get back to the point. You're paying roughly $300 for a console with a 2D chip architecture. What the heck is a 2D chip architecture? I could buy a Famiclone with 2D, 8-bit pixelated games, $20, and I could probably get the same amount of entertainment that I'd get with an Intellivision Amico. And this is being marketed as a family product. It's like, decide what you want to be as a product, guys. Is this a family product, or is this a product for the people who grew up with Intellivision? Because if this is a product for the people who grew up with Intellivision, if this wants to be a true Intellivision product, those people are most likely in their 30s, reaching their 40s at this point. I'm honestly like shocked. You really don't think that people who grew up with the original Intellivision are mature enough to experience the titles that they're going to be spending the same amount of money on a PlayStation or a Switch to play? Come on, guys. Stop. Come on. Nintendo couldn't even keep the M-rated games off the Wii. Ever played Mad World? That's a great game. Anyways, the controllers. The controllers are extremely outdated and just honestly, they seem ridiculous. If you're going to give me a controller, it better be just a gamepad with 2 joysticks, a directional pad, and your typical setup, your buttons, all that good stuff. Maybe if you want to go a little crazy, give me some Joy-Cons. That'll work too. But with Intellivision, they're bringing back a design that was last used with consoles like the Atari Jaguar, which, keep in mind, that was a failure in its own right. And the last time, that whole disc configuration, which is, this controller is extremely impractical, guys. Trying to be a Wii remote, even though it's not 2006. This whole disc configuration with the touchpad, it's cute how they're, like, utilizing the motion controls. Like, ooh, look, we got motion controls. Guys, last time I checked, my $200 Nintendo Switch Lite has motion controls. Everything has motion controls these days. And the age of motion controls is gone. Long gone. Unless if you go to a retirement home. Maybe these would make some good setups for retirement homes. You know, old Betsy playing some cornhole. Yeah, I'm not paying $300 to play cornhole. You guys are ridiculous. If you expect me to play a game like this, you'd have to be out of your mind. I'm not going to play a game like that. You want me to give myself an aneurysm or something like that? How am I going to play like that? The Intellivision Amico makes the Playdate look like a graphical behemoth. The titles on this console, they look terrible. They look like Flash games that I used to play in the early 2000s as a child. Actually, never mind. Those titles that I played as a child on Flash websites deserve credit where credit's due, and shouldn't be compared to these titles that are literally shit that I can get on my phone for free, being charged at a premium price. If you want to be stupid, you want to dish out the cash, nostalgia's getting to you, and you don't want to wait for a hefty discount, they're going to give these things away, guys. There's no hope. Yeah, go ahead and waste your money. But don't tell me I didn't warn you. And if you're going to argue with me, so be it. But we all know, it's all written on paper at this point. This thing has no way of succeeding. And I'm so confident that you're just going to have to watch and see. It's the most impractical console. Most impractical console of all time.